Hello, Beauts. So today we're going to talk about the number one income generating activity that is going to support your marketing efforts. So often we as coaches, service providers, we are relying on content marketing a lot, right? And hoping that things go viral and that will make us a lot of sales. And what we're going to talk about today is the fact that that's only half the picture. So if you aren't currently making the sales that you want to be making in your business, it could be down to the fact that you've been heavily marketing, which we just talked about is great, but not actually spending enough time selling. So when we fail to pair these two things together, marketing and sales, effectively, it can leave you with a really huge gap and struggling to reach your goals. So if you find yourself busy on social media, for instance, tweaking your website, writing blog posts, catching up with other contacts and business owners over coffee, this could be the reason as to why your sales are lacking. And although they can contribute, they aren't core income generating activities. So for instance, if you are only posting content and putting content out there, but not actually building your valued relationships or taking your relationships forward, or sales prospecting, as we call it, to take people from a cold lead, which is they're very far away from a sale, right, to a hot lead, which is they're very close to a sale and they know, like, and trust you, you're definitely leaving money on the table. Now, it's true that we need both marketing and sales to run a successful online business, but let's look today at the time-old sales principle that guarantees a shift in sales done right and done consistently, and that's business relationship development or sales prospecting. And this is something I spent a large majority of my sales career doing globally in different markets as well. So I've seen how it can work in lots of different contexts, and especially within the online space where you are the driver of your business, it's essential. So we're going to go through 3 points here. First of all is let's start with a definition of, lead generation versus sales prospecting, why we need it, and how you can kickstart your opportunity pipeline, which is essentially your sales opportunities. So let's look at the core difference between marketing lead generation and sales prospecting. Now, you might not have heard these words, you might have, right? But let's just take a look so we're all on the same page when it comes to the definition. So lead generation is defined as the actionable process of identifying and cultivating potential customers for a business's products or services. In the first instance, this can be achieved with organic marketing efforts via your content funnel. This does include the marketing collateral such as writing the blog posts, website pages, social media posts, basically anywhere you can exchange your valuable information for an opt-in and exchange their information for your freebie and get you on the marketing and email list, right? So this is basically the process that attracts clients. It brings them into your world, uses automation, starts to nurture them and take them through your buying cycle. Now, sales prospecting, let's just take a look at the definition of that. On the other hand, is finding those clients that are suitable and willing to buy. So it's not just bringing people into your network, it's actually qualifying them and see if they are the right buyers for your product or service. So in the online coaching and service provider space, a lot of this can be done via organic marketing. However, this process specifically is more manual, and the end goal is to help the right people for your business into buying decisions. Now, in the online space for coaches and service providers, this can look like content on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok. That equals lead generation, right? It's bringing people in, making people aware of you and kicking off that marketing funnel. Whereas comments, direct messages, audience interaction, or networking, that is core kind of lead gen qualification and sales prospecting. So now we've looked at the definition. Point 2 is why your sales pipeline opportunity, your opportunity pipeline, sorry, is the key to wealth within your business and any business. You know, these are universal principles. These are not something that have just worked for my business or I've seen working for other people's businesses. These are things that are universal principles, right? It's all about the relationships in sales and making sure you're talking to the right people. So these two things are vital to work together to help enable your 360-degree marketing and sales system, which one or the other, if you have one or the other, you don't have a complete sales system, right? So to bring in your revenue on a consistent basis, you need an amalgamation of the two. And why is this vital? Well, the way you're bringing in potential customers into your business is vital, as it ensures you can start to build up consistent sales in your business by having conversations with the right people and converting those into sales. So as a business owner, being able to forecast sales means a lot less sleepless nights and means more control in your business and also over your business spend. So you know what expenses are coming out annually, quarterly, over the month, over the week, and you can make smart investment decisions as well for your business. Now, lead generation and sales prospecting open up your opportunity pipeline. So let's have a quick review of what this is. This is just your list of likely contacts or companies that are looking to convert to a sale at some stage. So it's that they're likely to buy from you, your opportunity pipeline, right? And if we look at a Gartner report who define this, they state that the sales pipeline is a tool for converting leads into sales. It provides sales leaders or business owners with a written or visual representation of the different stages of the sales process, such as when a prospect becomes a qualified lead or when salespeople should follow up with a lead. We all know follow-up is key. If you're not doing it, make sure you follow up, put it in your lead tracker, get it in the diary, whatever you do, please follow up. The sale really is in the follow-up most of the time. And let's have a look at, as the last point, there's 3 things you can start doing in your business today. So now we're onto the action points to kickstart your lead generation process if you don't have one, or if you've kind of got one, you've made a little start, or maybe you just want to review your process and start hitting your revenue goals today. Because your revenue goals really do line up with how much lead generation you need to do. And there's a formula you can actually use to work out how many leads you need to be talking to or how many opportunities you need to have in your pipeline at any one time to hit your desired revenue goal. We talk more about that in the Connection program, which is released shortly. So if you want to have a look at that, you can find the link in my bio on Instagram or any of the social channels and underneath here as well. So 3 tips to start improving your lead generation today and your sales prospecting. Knowing your ideal client. So it's really, really important to understand who your ideal client is that are right for your business and your products and services. So once you've got that aligned and you understand this, you can ensure you're targeting the right people with your organic and then your paid marketing efforts. What a lot of people do is often can put money behind the paid efforts before they've really got right the organic. So if you want to know your messaging's working, you don't always need to use paid. You can use organic to make sure you've got that really, really tight. And then you can go and invest in the ads and put the money behind it just to ensure you're not burning your cash there in your business. Number 2 is your content system. So work on implementing a smart content system where instead of starting with a million ideas on each platform or just concentrating on one platform, you can take a central idea, potentially weekly, create one piece of content for that, and that can then be filtered down and tweaked across all of your marketing efforts and channels. So you're still going to get marketing collateral and content native to each platform, but actually you are allowing yourself the freedom to create one really good piece of content, or 4 per month if you're doing it 1 per week, right? So it just gives you way more space to breathe and move and batch and plan ahead as a small business owner or entrepreneur, because time really is precious at this stage as you are a beginner or intermediate business owner. So the third one here is weekly plan. So have a manageable weekly plan to support your content marketing efforts. And we're talking about relationships here. So ensure you have a system where you are focusing on developing your relationships with leads or potential prospects that are ideal clients, so that you can help those those people that need your particular brand of magic, and you can take them through the buying process pretty naturally and pretty organically. By having a repeatable weekly plan, this ensures you are kicking off your 360-degree lead generation and prospecting process and bringing in and nurturing a regular stream of beautiful humans into your world where you can convert a percentage of these to sales over time. And it's going to feel natural and not hard, right? If you feel like the content you're putting out across channels as part of your marketing efforts just isn't working, there could be a couple more root issues that you might want to address there and dig back down into. It might be falling down on your sales systems and processes, or it might be a misalignment on your ideal client. So you can have a look there to solve that problem. But that is actually exactly why I developed the Connection System, which is a strategic sales system to help you build out your relationships organically and reliably over time, resulting in increased revenue for your business and a move towards more consistent revenue month on month. And it's all in the relationships and tracking. And if you don't have a system right now and you want to learn where to get started with Connection, part 1 is discovery, and you can find the link below this video. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you soon.